Hey guys, so a lot of people had been asking me whether or not they should have invested into Walmart as a result of their earnings yesterday, and whether or not I thought that they were going to be doing stronger than usual because of the coronavirus and because of products such as Clorox and other cleaning essentials such as toilet paper flying off their shelves in the recent past. Now, what I would say to that is, yes, I do think they were going to do well, and I think they're going to be selling a higher volume than they usually were. However, if you look at their stock here, they never dropped below $100, which is actually a very high price for Walmart in the long run. And if you look here, they've already been at their highs for a very long time, around 3 weeks here. And then after the market was selling off around 1 week ago, they were still able to run up all the way to that 130 price tag right before their earnings. Now, what this means is that a lot of the move for Walmart was already priced in. Essentially, people already knew that Walmart was going to do well, and unless they did very substantially better than what people were expecting, then the stock wasn't going to be moving much in the positive direction. Now, if we look here at the play that I made for yesterday's earnings, which were going to be reported this morning, I actually bought a put credit spread, which what it means is that I sold one put and then bought the put right below it for cover. So essentially, I sold this one. So the more the value of this one goes towards zero, the higher the amount I earn is. However, if this one, let's say I'm completely wrong and Walmart starts to sell off, then this play could have unlimited loss. So for that reason, I bought the put right below it, so just in case the Walmart starts putting off and it starts going below this price that I've selected, then this contract will start gaining money, and that way my losses can be minimized while I sell the contract off. Because obviously it wouldn't be profitable for me to hold this if Walmart is putting off. So yeah, as you can see, I bought it here for around $45, or I mean I sold it for around $45. And then this morning when I woke up, Walmart just opened and they were around $132. So I sold it again because these two contracts were farther out of the money. This was worth now less, and I made the difference between these two contracts. Like I said, the closer this contract is to zero, the more money I'm making. So I made around $32 here in single couple hours overnight. So yeah, that was a pretty good play for me as I have a very small account here on Robinhood that I'm trying to grow. And if you look at Walmart, what they've done here in the last day, like I said, they opened around $132 and have just been selling off for the whole rest of the day. So it was actually a very good move for me to have sold that off because, or else I might be losing money at this point, as those contracts are definitely worth more than what they were yesterday as a result of this long sell off that they've had today. Now, what would I recommend for Walmart and how would I play them coming into the future? Well, they still did report above their earnings target. If you see here, their little light green dot is a little bit below what they actually reported. So this shows that they did do better than expected. However, the people's expectations were obviously way too high for how well Walmart was going to do. And honestly, Walmart has a very strong online presence. However, other stores such as Amazon have been able to soak up this extra consumer demand, and essentially, Walmart didn't capitalize as much as it could have off this extra consumer demand, and instead was only stuck with the in store people. That was much less because a lot of people don't want to go out during this coronavirus time. Now, if we look at the 1 month chart here, we can see that their low was around $120 and the high was around 130. So you can probably expect Walmart to be within this range in the short run. Now, what the price they're at right now is around $126. So what this means is that the market is still essentially deciding how much is Walmart worth. And as this long sell-off you saw today, you can see that they're definitely not worth around the high, which is $130. So I would say that Walmart is going to continue putting off like this, especially with the strong, or I mean the weak market that we're seeing here. At the end of the day, around 15 minutes ago, and one of the reasons I'm making this video is that the SPY sold off more than 200 points, and that was as a result of this Myrna trial coming out inconclusive and coming out with worse results than people were expecting for the vaccine coming out for the coronavirus. So yeah, I would not bet on any stocks going up in the short run here unless that trial changes information because of the fact that the stock market is moving a lot like a biotech stock, and these vaccine newses are really affecting the price of the market and how much companies are able to be worth in the short run. So yeah, if you look at the last week here, like I said, they dropped all the way to around 120, ran up all the way to 130 for their earnings and even 132 as I showed you on the 1 day graph, and now they're putting off. And you can see that they've had a small bounce here once they hit around 125, which is coincidentally the same level of the high of last week. So yeah, I feel like Walmart should be worth around the 125 to $120 range. However, they probably aren't going to be worth more than that unless we hear some kind of substantial news about the stock's future or about consumers shopping in store or their website update or something of this kind of sort. So yeah, I would say for now buy puts, as I feel that Walmart has a very negative direction on their stock as of right now because of the fact that they hit right on earnings the expected amount and people had already priced in this move. So obviously they weren't earning enough to be worth $130 in consumers' eyes or in the stock market's eyes. So they are selling off as a result of that. And I would say that within a month or about a month and a half, you can start to see Walmart having a positive direction again and maybe even coming back to that $130 level. However, in the short run, I would price them more around the $120 level as a result of these weak earnings. And yeah, so good luck, guys, and keep a close eye out for Walmart as they're one of the main stocks that are moving during this coronavirus because of their closeness to the situation and to the consumer goods market. So yeah, good luck, guys.